Oh, it's not centered at all, babes. Not centered at all, babes. I think that helped. I think that works. Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 most expensive vinyl in my collection. I have wanted to film this video honestly for a few years, but each time I would like research and go through and pick the top 10, and then I would go like a month or two without filming it, and I'm like, these are probably irrelevant because obviously prices fluctuate. Now that I'm home for a little bit and I need some content to film, I thought that it was the perfect time. So I was able to go through my Discogs. I will be doing this based off of Discogs' most recently sold price, which I know may not be the best method. Maybe I should have done it by like median price, but I just figured it was the easiest thing. I wish on Discogs you could filter your collection by most expensive, but you can't. So you have to click on every single record in your collection. So the screenshots that you guys will see may also be outdated. Who knows? Maybe one of these records will plummet, and if you were to go and look it up on Discogs, it might be worth half the price, but at the time of filming, this is the most accurate information that I have. Okay, so we're gonna start with the least expensive and work our way up to number one. If you guys have seen my most recent videos or my vinyl videos, then you probably already know what my most expensive record is. So coming in at number 10, we have Lights Up by Harry Styles. This is the single. I bought this off of Depop, so what a throwback. I don't know who still uses Depop, but I stopped using my Depop probably in 2021. But in 2020, during COVID and everything, I was buying a lot of records that I wanted and things off of my wish list. I definitely should have probably just saved the money, but I didn't. It is sealed. I never opened it because I didn't have any intentions of playing it anyway. I just wanted it for collector purposes. But I was going through a heavy Harry Styles phase during COVID and lockdown, so I bought a lot of Harry Styles records that I missed out on. This is the Lights Up single, and as of looking this up, it last sold for $270. And again, this one is sealed, so I'm sure that obviously would play a factor into it. Coming in at number 9, we have my Billie Eilish Happier Than Ever. This is the Gucci edition, the recycled vinyl, and it's in this beautiful casing. I love this casing so much. I think it's gorgeous. I love the color. I love the vibes. It is beautiful. I love how it sits on my shelf. I'm pretty sure I did a full unboxing of this. If not, it was just in a vinyl record haul. You have the vinyl record, obviously, and I saved the hype sticker. This waste-free exclusive product is made from recycled vinyl scraps of the first pressing of the record, so it was meant to be like different colors and stuff. And it also came with 176 Gucci nail art stickers, which is really random. These don't really have anything to do with Billie Eilish. They don't like say BE or anything on them. It's just Gucci. Super random. I feel like this is just what Gucci did to like include something, but only Gucci thing that I own. I don't know. This was such a bizarre collab that I was also just like, I have to buy this. Let's take a look at the record. The album artwork and everything is the same as the standard or other color variant pressings. Is really pretty. So this is the first one. It is this gorgeous green, and it's got some red and purple, yellow, white, brown detailing all throughout it. It is stunning. I love this one. Oh, this one's like a deep purple. This one was kind of disappointing because it's literally only got a little bit of red and white flecking in it, but not nearly as much flecking as the green version does. However, this version of purple is really beautiful, and I don't have another record that is this deep of a purple. I don't remember how much this was. I think it was $150, maybe $100. But despite that, it hasn't like gone up too crazy in value. I think at one point it was actually selling for less than what it retailed for, but most recently it sold for $272. Now, I was pretty shocked when I saw that this was in my top 10. Not necessarily because of the band. Obviously, the band has grown in popularity and a lot of their stuff is skyrocketing. But this was a repress reissue that they released, I think like 2 years ago now. I don't specifically remember, but it was before they signed to RCA Records when they were still a part of Spine Farm Records. So it is Sleep Token, This Place Will Become Your Tomb. And I ordered this because I did not have it yet. I think I have the standard black version of this as well. So this one is the colored reissue. So this one wasn't like an original pressing or anything like that. Love that it has the anti-static sleeves, but it is this gorgeous aqua color. It's really deep and dark and just beautiful. It's not the same exact color as the album cover, obviously, but it is super, super pretty. I love this color variant. It actually matches my outfit kind of. Yes, I ordered this off of their merch shop. I think it was $40. It wasn't anything crazy. I was shocked when I saw how much this last sold for. This last sold for $284. What? That is so nuts to me and so crazy. I'm really thankful that I have this version though, because again, like I said, and then they re-released them and I was like, yes, this is my time to shine and catch up. And so I bought this one in Sundowning because I didn't have them yet. This is probably one of my favorite pieces in my record collection out of being unique and like one of a kind. Like I don't have any other record like this. There is a bootleg version that you can get that is literally just the vinyl like pressing. So I haven't opened this in a very long time, so I'm hoping that the battery's still good, but it is 21 Pilots Blurryface Live, which I know they just announced their new album, which is supposed to be the conclusion to Blurryface and Clancy. So let me know if you guys are excited about that, and if you pre-ordered it. I did pre-order it off of their merch shop already. This I got from a local record shop. It is kind of beat up. It doesn't have like the best condition, but it is gorgeous. I love it. The battery must be dead. I guess the battery died. No! I haven't opened it in a really long time, you guys, but it used to talk. He would say like, this is 21 Pilots. Yeah, I'm not sure how you would change it. I feel like you would ruin the packaging to change it, but he pretty much says like his little speech and then says, we're 21 Pilots and so are you, like their iconic line. And the bootleg I think is just on standard black, but this is what the picture disc looked like. So you have Josh on this one, you have Tyler on this one, and then this one is like crowds and both of them on the stage. Really, really fun, really, really unique. So it's 9 years old. So yeah, the battery is gonna eventually die, and this last sold for $300. Going back to some of my singles, this is one that I also got off of Depop when I was buying a bunch of Harry Styles. I was buying a bunch of Billie Eilish, and I believe the only way that you got this was if you got VIP to one of her tours. I don't know which tour, but this is You Should See Me in a Crown backed with Bitches Broken Hearts, and you got this in like your goodie bag, which I thought was so awesome to give out a record in a VIP bag. Like, yeah, can more people do that, please? And it is colored. It is pressed on this gorgeous chocolatey kind of brown, which is really nice that it's not just even standard black. But I got this off of Depop as well. I think I paid $100 for it at the time. I'm not 100% sure. This last sold for $340. Now, this is a fun one. And I remember when this dropped, I was so excited, and I listened to this a lot in my office because it was just super like therapeutic almost. But this is 5 Sauce, 5 Seconds of Summer. This is their live Meet You There album. And I don't think I got to go to the Meet You There tour. I went to like the Youngblood one. I don't know. They like kind of did a weird thing where it like overlapped, but they were like different tours. I was really excited to get this. I think it's standard black. This dropped on their merch site, and I think they tweeted it or something, and that's how I saw it. I'm not usually a huge fan of live albums, but when it's 5 Sauce, it's monumental, and it is just pressed on standard black. This one they had on the merch shop for a very limited time. I don't know if there's a limited quantity or what, but it wasn't up for too long, and then it shipped out fairly quickly after that. This last sold for $369, and I think it was like $40 or $30. It was not very expensive when I got it. Another single. I know, I'm kind of shocked that there's a good mix of singles, full LPs, you know, in this for a top 10. I'm very impressed, but this was another Depop buy. And I don't remember how this dropped. This might have also been a concert kind of bonus or something, or maybe you can only buy this at his tour. I don't remember specifically, but this is Harry Styles From the Dining Table, backed with Sign of the Times. So very popular, obviously, very iconic, you know, his solo career debut on a little single. And like I said, I got this off of Depop. I think I paid 80 bucks for this at the time. But yeah, I love how it also looks like a retro record, like the label and everything, and the little sleeve where it just says Columbia Records. But I think this was for sale on his tour, and that was the only way that you could buy it. I'm pretty sure now that is jogging my memory. I wonder how many of these he had, because if it was on the tour, he had them at like every show. Was it limited at each show? Like maybe they only sold 100 at each show, or like how did that work? I haven't seen Harry Styles live. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to, but I would love to see him live. And so I was really excited to buy this. This one was such a hard one to find. And it was at the time, I think, the record I had spent the most money on. But I absolutely needed it. I've had it framed ever since I got it. I've never taken it out of the frame. 5 Seconds of Summer, self-titled, which at the time, this was the only way you could get this album. This was a Record Store Day exclusive, 2014. It is the picture disc. It is blue. Obviously, they've repressed this now. You could get it on red vinyl, or there's the picture disc red variant. But this was the only way that you could get it for the longest time, and I needed it to 100% my 5 Sauce records, which are not 100% anymore. I'm missing some. I ordered this off of Depop, and I think I paid $230 for it at the time. And I'm glad that I bought it when I did, obviously, but it last sold for $399, so almost double what I paid for it, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not really disappointed in that. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. We have 2 left. And I am so excited because this next one is probably my most unique vinyl aside from that Blurryface one, but since it doesn't work anymore, I guess this has become my most unique vinyl. I remember seeing this on Facebook and I was like, oh my god, I need this, and I went to a record store to get it and it was sold out, and they said that they had some in transit and to come back next week, and I'm so glad that I went back. I went back the next week and they had, I think, 6 or 8 of them. 21 Pilots, the LC/LP. This is from Record Store Day and it is in the shape of Ohio, and I love this because obviously I'm from Ohio, they're from Columbus, and it is just so unique that it is the shape of Ohio. Like, who would ever put out an Ohio shaped vinyl? And it's got really cool songs on it. You have Fall Away Forest and Ode to Sleep. This was also when Record Store Day would only use these like silver stickers. But I paid $14.99 for this. $14.99. I've only spun it maybe once and then I put it back in here, and I have kept it like this ever since. But it is so gorgeous. I love this vinyl, and I love when the post pops up in my Facebook memories because I was like, oh my god, Mom, we have to go and buy this. I paid $14.99. This last sold for $562. What? Alright, and if you guys didn't guess it, my #1 most expensive record is my 10-inch Sleep Token Jaws Backed with the Way That You Were single. I got this off of Discogs. I've only ever bought, I think, 2 albums off of Discogs before. It is on the most beautiful, perfect, clear pressing. Oh my god, I love it so much. Or they had it listed for $320 and I sent them an offer of $280. So this is the most expensive single record I've ever purchased. And I bought this a little over a year ago. I'm really happy that I bought it when I did though, because I was tempted and like I didn't know if I should bite the bullet on it. But this last sold for $1,000. $1,000. That's nuts. And all the listings right now, they seem almost fake because they're like all the same numbers. Like it's 5,555 or it's like 3,333, which is really weird. So I don't know if people are just posting them to like brag that they own it. I don't really know what's going on there in the marketplace, but I'm just really thankful that I have this, and I'm shocked that it's $1,000. Somebody paid $1,000 for this. Like, oh my god, their collection is probably crazy. Like, probably they spend all of their money on the top sleep token things, and they probably own like all the merch from all the capsules, and like it's probably insane. But it's probably so awesome, obviously. But those are my top 10 most expensive vinyl in my collection. Let me know down below what your most expensive record is in your collection, or one that you really want that is just super expensive. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, comment down below some other vinyl videos you would like to see me do in the future. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts.